Hey everybody, welcome to Monday night to the Davises Eat. I'm Nikki,
I'm chilly.
still a Davis.
We are still Davises.
So we are doing things in a slightly different order tonight
Mm-hmm.
because of what we're making and the time that it's going to take. But we have a handful of local ingredients for you.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Jen gifted me some purple whole peas that I posted on Facebook yesterday. I think it was yesterday morning. I was hulling them. It took me a little over an hour to hull
Yep.
what turned out to be 3 cups of peas.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to show you what the pea pod looks like and how to do that for those of you not familiar with that process. Yeah.
Lots of peas.
So we're going to actually get those started first because I'm cooking them in the Instant Pot pressure cooker. And even though they only take 20 minutes, it takes about 10 to get the pot up to pressure for them to start cooking. So
Jen wants you to guess what she's cooking.
purple whole peas.
Probably purple whole peas. Probably some purple whole peas.
In your Instant Pot, it doesn't take very long.
No, 20 minutes.
But because it does take a little bit of time to do that, we're going to get them started first before we do anything else. But so in those, we have JFX seasoning. I've got their original seasoning. I've got a honey chipotle coffee rub that I'm going to use along the way. That is not local, but we're going to use Old Squirrel from Glacier's End tonight.
What is it?
Old Squirrel.
Oh, hot sauce?
Hot sauce, yeah, sorry.
We're doing that on the pork?
We're doing that on the pork. So with our peas, we are cooking pan frying pork cutlets, like little tenderloin thin cutlets. So I'll show you how to season them in layers, so you get really good flavor and really good crunch.
Crust.
What are you using when we get there?
I'm using some Big Tiger Farms chili limon and some JFX Cajun seasoning and some rum and some lime juice.
And some more rum.
And we're using James's lemonade. This is the watermelon lemonade. So you can learn more about this at the Anderson Academy .square.site. So James's lemonade. So because it's, we want to extend the life of this lemonade and not just drink it all right now. We're going to make cocktails with it.
Although we are going to taste it. I haven't had the watermelon yet, so we are going to taste it before we put it in a cocktail.
I might not.
But you might not.
I might just cocktail it up. I might take a little sip.
I mean, a little spoonful to do it.
Yeah.
So pop them over here. Let's talk about these purple whole peas before we get too far along with the drinking part, because if I have a cocktail, I might not be able to hold a pea. Okay, so purple whole peas.
Hey, Nate.
Hey, my Nate?
Yeah.
Or our Nate?
Yeah, whatever.
There's two Nates. Okay, so purple whole peas. This actually is a really long pea pod. Most of the ones I had were not this long. You should not maybe cook them in the pod. You're going to want to hull them all, and this is what they look like when they're hulled. Purple, because the little piece that's attached to the inside of the pod is purple because the pod is purple. I will also tell you that your hands will be purple by the time you're done.
Could they be like Jupiter peas?
I'm completely unfamiliar with those.
Jupiter, because it has the red eye. The purple eye.
Okay. I'm
Never
sure.
mind.
Whatever.
I lost you.
I'm late. You totally lost me on that.
Hummus? We're not doing hummus.
I mean, I can do hummus one night.
We're not doing hummus early.
Before I get too far, I gotta put some water in that, or it's gonna burn my bacon.
Oh, Grandma.
Hey, Mama. Because that's the last thing I want to have happen with my peas. They got too hot. All right. I'll show you that mess in a minute. Okay, so they're very similar to black-eyed peas. Those of you who've seen a black-eyed pea, you can tell that. These are fresh, not dried, so they don't take as long to cook. They are creamier once they're cooked than black-eyed peas, and they are sweeter than black-eyed peas. Otherwise, they're pretty similar. They look very, very similar. So when you hull the pea or shell the pea, you got two ends. You've got an end that's attached to the plant, and you've got the tip. I always start at the end that's attached to the plant These are not dried, by the way. This was in the fridge last night with the rest of them. I had a few that were dried and crunchy. I didn't use them. I pinch and pull it so the string comes down at least a little bit. Sometimes you get lucky and the whole pod comes with it. And if that's the case, just let it go. That's what they look like on the inside. So you'll honestly just pop them right out of there. Use your thumb to pull them out. I had a few go flying yesterday, but for the most part, you can just split the pod and they'll fall out or pop out. When they're fresh, it's actually really easy just to pull that pod apart. When they're dried, it's a little bit more difficult to do. But I had a whole bunch of them, so it took me a minute yesterday to get them all done. But that's simple.
What do you do then? You stow it in the pressure cooker?
So I'm going to walk them.
You take that. I'll take these.
Well, I'm going to show them that first.
Okay.
I'm not going to show you my dirty floor stuff. All right, so there's the pressure cooker. I put some water in here to keep my bacon from scalding. Go for it, yeah. Because pressure cookers can get really hot really fast. And if you're not watching it, you'll burn whatever you're sauteing. I had some red onion left from something else. I had a couple of banana peppers from something else. So that goes in. I'm going back to instruction. Sorry.
That's okay. Got them back on us.
Okay, perfect. And to that, I'm adding J-Effect Original Seasoning. You don't need a lot. I don't want that on here. I want that on my pork chops.
Okay.
And that's really all I'm putting in there. Easy breezy. If you had a smoked pork chop, a ham hock, a pork knuckle, something like that, throw it in. So I had 3 cups of peas. I need how much water, Chili?
2.
2 cups of water.
2 cups of water.
And I already put about a quarter cup in, so I'm going to go shy.
A little shy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken stock would work also, vegetable stock. I'm going to add one more little bit of something here.
What else you gonna add?
Well, I've got, if I can find it, I've got some dehydrated onion I'm going to put in here because I didn't think I had quite enough onion.
Oh man, that's a nice cool little intervention there. Invention?
Yep. And a little bit of white pepper.
Yes, please pepper.
And I'm going to add just a teeny bit more smoked paprika, even though I've got J-Effect in there.
All right.
For some color. Oh, yeah. You guys can't see what I've got up here. Here,
yeah.
Put it back on there. I'll show them.
That's okay. Let's see some of them.
Okay. It's a spice rack that pulls out from the under part of my cabinet.
Yeah.
From Joseph and Joseph.
It's cool.
All right, I'm going to stir all that up.
Okay.
Woo, yum. Already smells good. Look for All right.
Cocktail spoon.
Lid goes on. Make sure you set the valve to seal before you start it up. I'm going to do a manual, manual high pressure for, I'm going to do 15 minutes, and then I'm going to let it naturally release, which will take about 10. So roughly 10 to build up pressure, 15 to cook, and another 8 to 10 for that natural pressure release instead of flipping the valve over and having it hiss everywhere.
Okay.
Because it really does hiss.
It does. Well aware. We ready?
Set it, forget it. Walk away.
Yep. Are we ready?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to show him small bacon. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
We'll show him that later.
We'll see that in a minute.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Cocktails.
Woohoo!
So we're making a rum watermelon lemonade cocktail. So make rum cocktails. Gotta use rum. We're gonna go an ounce of dark rum. We use bamboo because I like it.
I like it too.
Oh shoot! You know what I forgot to do?
What'd you forget to do?
I forgot to rim the glass.
Oh, well, drink up, Buttercup.
If you forget to rim the glass, you might have to get more. So Rim in the glass, we have just water, and we have JFX Cajun seasoning and Pink Tiger Farms chili limon
Mixed together.
mixed together.
Yep.
1 ounce bamboo. 1 ounce white rum. We're using Diplomatico because that's what we have. 1 ounce lime juice for a little kick of flavor. Eat my ice for me, please.
No, you're wanting.
And then to sweeten it just a little bit, we're going to use 1/2 ounce of agave nectar.
Oh,
That's
the seasoning made my nose itch. Woo! Sorry, I'm sure that was right into my microphone.
Probably. All right, give me some ice. And then we're going to go about 4 ounces
I have to hold that thought. I have to break it up again.
of watermelon lemonade.
Party ice is awesome until you refreeze it.
Yep.
Concentrating, can you tell?
I can tell.
There you go.
I can see it. That's yours.
Okay, I'm gonna break up some more ice for you.
Okay. For mine?
Mhm.
All right. So again, 1 ounce white rum. And I actually did rim my glass there. 1 ounce dark rum. So if you don't want to mix your rums, then just do 2 ounces of whatever rum you want to use.
So what's the benefit of mixing white and dark?
We extend the life of those bottles because I didn't have enough in one to make enough cocktails. That's the only difference.
So the flavor profile, I mean, it wouldn't really taste that much different
It's not
between.
gonna- You know, your dark rum is going to have more of a vanilla flavor than your white rum. But that's okay. I still got to put my agave nectar in there.
Okay.
But other than that, it's good to go.
Looks like I might need to buy some more agave.
It's been a while since we've had this one, so.
Yeah, no, I know. We don't use it for much other than
We
mixing
don't.
cocktails.
That's all we use it for. It's cocktails. So ice it up.
It
Please.
is a good sugar substitute for a lot of things.
So then I want to stir hers. And we're using about 4 ounces of the watermelon lemonade. I'm not getting scientific with it.
Nope. All right, there's your ice. If you want more.
Actually, probably about 3 ounces.
Me?
Yep.
All right.
And this one's fine.
Cheers.
Cheers to us. That's good.
Oh.
Mhm.
Wow. Holy moly.
That watermelon kicks through real well.
You guys, this is incredible.
Mhm.
Did you come up with this one on the fly?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So you're really turning it into my stir mix a lot for me, huh?
Yeah, I kind of just knew what I wanted. I wanted rum. I wanted the watermelon lemonade. And yeah, I added lime juice just kind of.
For those that see,
Mhm.
can't even go there.
Mhm.
If you salt your watermelon or your cantaloupe before you eat it,
Mhm.
that's what this reminds me of.
It does.
Come to think of it, the Cajun JFF would be really good on cantaloupe too.
Oh yeah. That's good.
Those are delicious.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I only got one bottle of that one.
Well, that's okay. We've got other lemonades too. We've got orange lemonade. We've got strawberry lemonade.
I got 2 orange, 2 strawberry, and 1
That's right.
watermelon.
We can figure out something to do with all of them.
I'm sure we can. Whew.
Just remember,
All right.
good stuff.
We're going to start working on some
Back over
pork
with
chops.
smalls. Or-
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're smalls.
All right, we're on the countdown now. Yeah, so the bacon that I put in the purple whole peas was smalls. I mean, it's bacon. I just do their standard cut right out of the case. Um, but I've got to tell you, there is a huge difference between bacon from a local butcher meat shop, and we've got two, maybe three around here that we shop pretty regularly at within a hour and a half. There is just a huge difference between what this tastes like and how it fries up than store bought, even good quality store bought bacon. So, and it's cheaper, and we catch this on sale and we kind of stock up because of that. But
Oh yeah, it's definitely not $7 a pound.
no, what was this, $4 a pound maybe?
Something like that.
I don't remember, but we stock up when we can catch it on sale. So, and that will.
And it holds really well.
It also lasts longer. Like bacon from the store goes gray in about a week. This I can get a couple weeks out of without any issue. So it's
And you know, it doesn't ever last more than a couple weeks anyway.
well, no, of course not. But it's nice and pink, and there's no added weird juiciness out of the package.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands.
Yeah. I mean, there's more of these.
Use it. Wrap right back up. That is like really good, chili. Wow.
It is. Delish.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We might have to get a hold of James and get some more of this watermelon lemonade.
I don't know. I think they're out of watermelon. They sell out of that one pretty quick.
I bet you they can make more.
Are they on yet?
Nah, nobody else is right now.
Okay.
We got one person on. I don't know who it is.
Whew, that's okay.
So we're gonna cook some pork chops.
Yeah, so this is kind of that.
Butterfly pork chops.
It's to the end of the summer, but it's not yet. But it's almost fall, but it's not yet. It's one of those meals with watermelon lemonade and purple whole peas and pork chops. Thank you.
Just try it.
That's it. Oh, which one you got them on?
I was trying to get.
I'll open it right back there then. The light's not as good right there. That's why I was moving them.
It's okay. We'll go over there.
These are store bought.
Store-boughts.
Yeah, they're about half an inch thick.
Oh, Jen's here. She says her dinner's about 10 minutes out. Good deal.
Woohoo! Okay.
I'm glad to have you, Jen.
So we're going to triple dredge. Flour, egg wash, breadcrumb. I'm using panko breadcrumbs.
Hopefully your cousin stuck around long enough to see the cocktail.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
He'd
You can
like
catch
that.
on replay if he didn't.
Yeah.
I asked you which Nate because it's either that Nate or the.
Your cousin.
Yeah, I know. I caught that in the comments, but local Nate.
Yep.
All right, I've got 5 of those little pork chops. So I'm going to use 2 eggs in my dredge. Now I'm cracking them
I
in.
need to get you over there so I can see you dredging. Shame on me.
Would you turn that stove on if I turn on?
The oven
Yeah.
top. Medium?
Medium, yeah.
She's on medium.
Thank you. Ooh, got my nose going.
Oh yeah, well, this will definitely get your taste buds going.
All
I
right,
love the heat that's coming in with the Cajun seasoning.
so we're gonna.
It's being offset by that wonderful watermelon flavor.
If you don't have a 3-part, dredge system, you can pick one up off the Big A. But that's a pampered chef one, but you don't have to have that. Pie plates work really well too, by the way. I've done that. Shallow bowls. Pearl makes really wide shallow bowls. That'd be fine.
Who does Corral?
Pearl, yeah. All right, so the first one is always flour. I've got 5 of those, so I'm going to push in a cup of flour there because it doesn't go as far as you think it might.
Yeah. Oh, we got a couple of new people on.
Woohoo! New people are good.
Yeah.
I've got panko breadcrumbs, but you could use regular breadcrumbs. You could use buttery cracker crumbles. You could use cornflake cereal.
So we know Jen has got some purple whole peas that she's eating tonight. What else is everybody eating tonight? Or drinking?
About a cup of those also.
Yeah. If you're not drinking, what are you eating?
Eat, drink, be merry.
Yeah.
All right, so the flour, I'm going to use this coffee rub. It's honey chipotle, so it's going to add a touch of sweetness to everything. Layer every part of this, even if you only use salt and pepper or salt, pepper, garlic. Layer every part of it. We're going to layer 3 different seasonings in the 3 different parts. And a little heavy-handed is fine because we're going to mix this up here in a minute.
Hey, y'all. The JFX watching this.
Woohoo!
They missed the cocktail with their stuff.
Well, guess what we can do?
We can make. I will make another one just for you guys.
Oh darn, because they're like you're gonna want to trust me.
Yeah,
All right.
You're gonna want to sample one of these.
So see how that dispersed in a big way. So, all right. So there's that. I'm gonna skip the eggs for a minute. Can you see all 3 of these? Sorry.
Yeah, they can see all but like about the bottom inch. Yep, if you do that, there, they can see it all.
Oh, well, out of the way. All right. Over here, I'm using JFX Original
In the panko.
and the panko because I want it on the top layer, so you taste it immediately.
Oh, they were in the garden harvesting seeds.
Ooh, sweet.
Okay. We'll catch you up.
So purple whole peas are in the Instant Pot cooking.
In the pressure cooker.
We're 10 minutes away from a natural release on those. All right. One thing about, I don't know if you can see this, about panko is they're thicker than seasoning, so seasoning tends to sit. So when we season these, in other words, it sits on the bottom. When we season those, we're going to press down really well to get everything. All right. Here, to do something a little bit different, instead of putting a spice in here or seasoning, I've got Old Squirrel hot sauce from Glacier's End. Named after mine, by the way, and not squirrels. There's not a squirrel in it. I think I've said that before. You don't want to put too much hot sauce acid in eggs immediately.
Why not?
They'll start to curdle.
I was about to say, because you didn't put very much hot sauce in there.
No,
Hopefully you're going to add more.
I am.
Okay.
But hot sauce in your egg wash.
Because it's a vinegar?
Yeah, exactly. Just like if I were to put lemon juice down in milk, it would curdle the milk. Same kind of thing happens here. So start with a little bit and get her going, and then you'll be safe enough to do the rest. And I don't know if you can see the colors kind of starting to change a little bit.
I think it needs a little bit more.
I think we're okay. You want to taste it?
Nope.
Okay.
Not eggs, not raw eggs. I'm not fighting anybody.
All right. So there we go. I didn't add any water or nothing
Not
like
doing
that.
any Rocky shit. Rocky Balboa. I'm not eating raw eggs. Nope. Nope.
No homemade egg on for me then.
Nope. Mm-mm.
All right, I'm starting to smell my oil. I've said this before on here, but I'm going to show you again and tell you again. Take an old wooden spoon. This one's beat up on the end because I do this all the time with it. To check if this is hot, stick the spoon down in there, and if it starts to kind of bubble up around it, then right now we're getting there. We're not quite there. You want to see kind of some frothy bubbles. You could also hit that oil with some flour and see if it starts to cook. Yeah.
Put like half a cup of water. There you go. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. It might go boom.
Do you see this face?
Yeah.
Can they see this face?
They can see that face.
Okay. Pause for commercial drink break.
Okay. I'm gonna
Oh, that Cajun's hitting.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, baby. All right. I'm scooting things over a little bit. I'll scoot the camera with it.
Okay.
Can we still see well enough? Okay.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
I didn't flatten these or anything. It's going to take them, I don't know, 8 or so minutes to cook. Dry hand, wet hand method. Egg wash.
Mm-hmm.
Flip. Over here. flip. And we're going to press that down real well so we can make sure we get some J effect in there. In. Thank you.
Welcome.
Dry hand into the egg. Wet hand flips. Wet hand into the breadcrumbs. I always put a little bit on the end so I can grab it.
When you have a third hand, that can be the first part.
Right, yeah, thanks. And in we go. My nose is running.
Yeah, that's what makes it so good.
It doesn't bother me a bit. I love spice. My nose does not. My nose will get over it.
I see the J effect on that one.
Well, we might sprinkle some more on top.
I said I can see it.
Oh, you can see. Okay.
Yeah.
When you get down to the bottom, I have to start really moving things around a little bit. So the triple dredge honestly just gives you a little bit of extra crunch. You don't have to do this. You could egg wash and right into breadcrumbs or just into flour. But I like the extra crunch that the triple does. And if you're going to eat a fried pork chop, folks, you might as well go big. Just don't do it every night of the week. All right. And I've got kind of a counterclockwise motion in here so I know which ones went in first. I'm at the end of my panko. Don't reuse your flour unless you're making gravy with it, because it will cook that way, but otherwise don't reuse it. Hi! That one spoke up and said hi.
Yeah.
All right, I want my hands.
I washed my hands on it.
I figured you did.
I did.
And flour is going to stick to your fingers, so make sure you get that off too.
All right, we go back to the cocktail.
Yeah, let's take those dry.
I need another one.
You need another one already? You're good.
So we are rimming the glass. Once again, with J Effect Cajun seasoning and St. Tiger Farms chili lemon. Throw it in with an ounce of white rum. Ounce of dark rum, we're using bamboo. Make it small ice, please.
What'd you say?
Ice, please. Thank you. Half an ounce of agave nectar.
I need to flip the
Okay.
ice is in the freezer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just use the scoop. Here you go. Because my coffee rub was starting to get a little dark on that one. I could smell it. But that is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of meat.
And about 3 ounces of watermelon lemonade. James's lemonade.
Forget it. Lemon. Should have been eating it.
Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. A watermelon rum lemonade. And you can get the watermelon lemonade from the Anderson Academy. .square.com. And it's delicious.
It is delicious. I don't know if they have any left. You'll have to ask.
Oh.
Or she'll tell you.
Here. That's really good.
Mm. That is so good.
Mm-hmm.
You hear my puppy in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Get away.
Oh, David says he used my lemonade and you don't remember. Cool. Yes, of course. That's why I bought it, James. All for you, bud.
So good.
It is delicious.
And real fruit. That's what makes that so good.
Mhm.
That watermelon flavor.
It's
It's
because
front
it's
and
real
center.
watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn these because they're cooking right along.
Here's the stove.
No, only that. So pork, we're looking for, I usually stop pork at 135, give or take, because I don't want it to, yeah, see that thinner one's done already.
135.
Yeah, I don't want them to overcook.
Together.
Yeah. Too much because, oh, seasoning.
Oh, great. Yeah, the Cajun seasoning's got a little kick to it, and it just pairs so well with that watermelon flavor.
Don't throw your fry oil down your drain, your kitchen drain, either. Just, kind of work it away.
Oh, they do have more. They just got bottles in so we can make different sizes.
Oh, nice, big size.
Big size. We might have to order a big size.
The watermelon's delicious.
It is.
All right, so I've got some different colors on these. The ones that I put in first are a little darker.
Over there, so
A
you can see it.
little bit darker, but coming over.
All
Those I flipped faster than these. What I will say is anytime you use something that's got a lot of black pepper or coffee in it,
Darkens.
you're gonna get a little bit darker. So it's not burned. That one was on its way. I started smelling it and caught it before it
Got
there. Yeah. So those are done. Man, see, I'm still waiting on the piece to get done.
That's okay. Just more room for cocktails.
Any questions? It's not even hardly 7:00 and we're nearly done with dinner.
Yeah. Questions, commentary.
What'd you step on?
Dog toy. Oh, yep. She missed one.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I'm like moving around the glass to get all the Cajun seasoning.
She wants to take a picture of this so she can share with the group. With the Cajun seasoning around the edge.
I'll tell you what. Just whip me up another one.
Well,
and I'll do that.
Top.
Oh crap! I've got to
drink
that one.
Yeah, you got to drink that one first, dear heart. We'll get you a picture.
Woo! All right. Ask questions. Please ask questions because we've got about 5 minutes to wait.
Yeah. No problem.
This is really good. You talk. I'm drinking.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
I think it's time to talk about.
That's okay. So, any questions on purple whole peas? Anybody? And I call them Jupiter peas because of the purple spot, but that was just me being silly.
That went straight over my head.
That's good like that. We got pork chops. What do you want? We having a side or anything? Besides the purple whole peas. Okay. No, just purple whole peas. Okay. I'm cool with it.
I could whip you up a salad real fast.
Nah, we don't need a salad. We don't need no stinking salad.
All right. Walk us through it one more time and I'll get a pretty picture.
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing to cook or concoct? What is your favorite thing to cook?
So I've got two favorite things to cook. One is chicken parmesan,
Yeah, she does like that.
which I will eventually cook for you guys on air.
Mhm.
It's a process, especially if you make homemade sauce. So part of that won't be on air. I don't know. I have this strange love affair with German food.
You do. That's
I
true.
like to cook German food, but some of it takes some doing too.
My favorite thing to concoct, just finding different flavors that meld. You know, not everybody's gonna like everything, so
True.
just finding different flavor profiles and kind of riffing on that. Um, vodka can pretty much go with everything and anything. Your rums have got your lighter, your caramel flavors into them, and then all the way to your bourbons, which you get your oaks. So finding things that match the flavor profile of the booze, but still parallel with what we're going to eat. So stuff like that. Well, of course she does. So one more cocktail to make. See, I'm glad I decided to split the rums. Honestly, folks, just do 2 ounces of rum. If you've got white rum, great. If you've got dark rum, great. Honestly, get you a bottle of bamboo. You'll love it.
It's so good.
It is. It is by far my favorite rum. But Diplomatico is good. It's just that it's a standard rum. If you want to use Bacardi, go for that.
I'm laughing at the wee wit out here playing with a very large bottle.
Of course. So 1/2 ounce agave nectar. I'll need ice again.
Oh, sorry. My lips are on fire.
Oh, you poor thing. So, I mean, obviously, my favorite alcohol is bourbon because it goes. It's got such a distinct flavor. It's got such and it's so varied depending on what bottle you buy and who makes it and how they make it. But my close second favorite is rum. I'll be honest there. I love rum.
And you love lemonade.
And I
Like,
love
this man could drink me out of lemonade if I let him.
Ice. Yeah, I mean, I like lemonade better than I like tea, and I like tea.
I'll take a picture of that real fast while we're waiting for the keys. I'm a Scotch girl, but we all know this.
Yes, you are definitely a Scotch person. So let's get the.
All right, J-Effect, just for you guys.
Hold on, I gotta get the.
I'm hoping my light's not totally dead. Ta-da!
Gotta get the J effect in there.
I am. Oh, move them a little closer. Those are the two things that matter. Three things that matter.
Yeah.
Let's do this game in the background. There we go.
There.
So here's a trick. Hold, please. Turn your phone upside down if you've got a weird angle you're trying to get because the camera would be on the underside. Okay, J-Effect, it's not going to be the best photo in the world, but we're going to make it work.
Yeah. I don't know how to turn this thing off.
All right, there we go. We'll get you that.
Turn this off.
There you go.
All right.
All right, I'm going
kind
to.
of blinded by this.
So I've been 8 minutes on a natural release. I'm going to go ahead and release the rest of the pressure. If you've never worked with one of these, don't be afraid of them.
Yeah.
They don't blow up in your kitchen. Thank you. You're not going to burn yourself unless you hold your hand over the pressure valve. So good. All right, so as soon as that's done, we'll dish up some food here. Woo-wee. Oh, they smell so good. Which What do you want a dark one or a
I
light
want a
one?
dark one.
You want the dark one?
Not the darkest one, but I want a dark one.
I'll
For
leave
sure.
the darkest one.
Okay.
Because I actually don't mind the crunchies.
Oh, I know. I don't mind the crunchies either. That's why I said I want a dark one. I just don't want the darkest one.
Whew. All right. Un momento.
Yep.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. You got your cocktail. I got my cocktail. I'm going to need another one. Thank goodness I don't only made this with 3 ounces at a time.
So those of you, I know a lot of you have been to farmer's market because I keep seeing you there. So while we're waiting on the peas, tell me what your favorite thing is to buy at farmer's market and how come.
Yeah.
I'm in teacher mode again, by the way. School started yesterday. Lots of questions.
You mean today?
Mm-hmm.
No, not yesterday.
Wow. It was, yep, today.
My favorite thing to buy is the seafood.
Oh, yeah, from Heather.
From Heather.
Wild Alaska.
Wild Alaska. I'll start. I'll be honest. Let me start out because I love seafood. The JFX is collard greens because she can't find them all the time, and she loves them.
And they're better local.
They are.
So much
They
better
are so
local.
much better whenever they're fresh, straight off the farm, straight out of the ground.
Right out of the dirt.
Yeah, they're not shipped hundreds of thousands of miles away.
We get quite a bit from our Midwest states here in our grocery stores, but even so, you're. All right.
Oh, those smell really good.
Bacon.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. They're super duper hot though, but there's our cute little plate.
All right, I'll ship it over to you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you wanted, you can make some mashed potatoes and make a little bit of gravy to go on top of it. But when you're hungry for it, you're hungry for it. There we go. Hot, 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 hot.
Hot.
I'll make another plate and take a picture of that one. You want to cut into your pork? I would not. I would blow on those first.
Those look way too hot for me to eat.
They are. I'm gonna blow on them.
So I would gladly sit in my pork chop.
You need a knife.
I need a knife.
I'm gonna take a few so I don't burn my mouth right off the. Oh, they're perfect.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
High pressure, 15 minutes. I let them release naturally for 8. You could probably cut that back for 5. They're really creamy, really soft.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Perfect flavor. Excellent.
Ooh.
You just want an itty bitty bite.
Okay, here we go.
I don't want a big bite. I want an itty bitty bite.
I'll have plenty.
I know how funny, but.
I love the crunch of the crust and then the softness and tenderness.
Oh, the flavor. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's really good.
So, fresh purple whole peas, bacon, banana pepper, some red onion, JFX seasoning, a little bit more smoked paprika. What else I put in there? White pepper.
Mm-hmm.
And some extra dehydrated onion because I didn't have enough onion cut up already. Pressure cooker, high pressure, 15 minutes. Let it naturally release for 5 or 6 or so. Oh, my nose.
JFX says she grew some collard greens this year.
Ooh.
Only enough for one meal.
Only enough for one meal. Hey, that's okay.
Well.
Tell me about the pork chop because my nose is running.
Pork chop.
Woo!
We did a triple dredge with flour, chipotle coffee rub, and eggs with Old Squirrel hot sauce and panko breadcrumbs with JFX original seasoning.
So season all layers of your dredge, and we use 3 different things. You can use the same seasoning.
Yeah.
I like to layer the flavors, so it turned out really well.
It turned out delicious.
And of course,
our cocktail
bottoms up is wow.
Yeah.
Don't think you can only rim with salt and sugar, but
experiment with your rim stuff.
Yeah.
Because There's plenty of spices out there in this world that go well with cocktails.
God, it's so good. Okay. I kid you not. Out of everything that we've had and all of the cocktails that I love,
Mhm.
that's my favorite.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
One that
And
I
I
just kind of ripped on today.
That might be why.
Yeah.
Because it's different than everything else we've made.
Mhm.
But man. Yeah, okay, I'm hungry now.
Yep.
So, oh, my lips are on fire.
Well, it's good though. I mean, it hits every single layer.
It does. And this just reminds me that I'm alive
Mhm.
and I'm going to be okay with that.
Yeah.
So, all right, there we have it. We really were, I mean, we're at 45 minutes and only because we had to wait on a pressure cooker. So, so that's a definite set it and forget it. And
Mhm.
our pork chops, what they maybe take 10 minutes,
About that.
give or
Yeah.
take. So, so honestly, you can pull this together on a weeknight,
Just like us.
just like we just did. So next week, I have no idea what we're going to cook for you. It just
We'll figure something out.
this didn't come to my head until Saturday evening. So we'll figure it out. You'll know it when we know it, or pretty shortly thereafter. If you have ideas, or if you want me to cook something, don't hesitate to holler because I'm happy to.
Yeah. If you guys want to see us cook something, hell, throw us a curveball or two. We'll cook it up.
So I'm not good with Latin foods.
We're,
I'm not good with Asian foods, generally speaking. Indian cuisine, just don't send me that direction because I will most definitely botch it. I'm kind of a
You are.
Yeah, but everybody has their talents, let's say, in the kitchen.
Hey, I'm good with it. I enjoy it. I did not get this shape by accident. I didn't.
You got the perfect dad bod going on there,
I
babe.
do.
All right, on that note, we're going to go eat dinner, find our child, and we will see you next Monday. You guys have a great week.
Have a great week, everybody. See you later.
Oh, and go get some of this. Like, just do it. Just do it.